So what is the gender notion or the gender impact of Brexit? That is one of the main questions that I'm often asked when talking about my research. As a feminist scholar, as a gender researcher, my answer would be gender is all-pervasive, and therefore the process of exiting the EU will inevitably have gendered impacts. When we look at the research currently being done on the issues, what we're seeing is that even though women engagement level during the EU referendum campaign, particularly in terms of turnout, were similar to those of men, their efficacy remained significantly lower. Moreover, what we are seeing in the kind of political culture and life and debate that has become dominant in the last 2 years since the EU referendum itself is that social issues, social policy, social rights, women's rights, equality, social justice, social cohesion have been relegated to the bottom of the policy agenda. Interests such as trade, security have really dominated the political scene. What does that tell us about a post-Brexit world or a post-Brexit British society? What it indicates is that women's rights, particularly women's employment rights, will not be a priority for any post-Brexit government. This is something that we need to take notice of and really think about when we want to consider the future gender regime in after the UK withdraws from the EU. Additionally, there are also questions that we need to ask in relation to the position of women's rights and the European equality agenda in the context of the EU. What we have seen during the negotiations is the silencing of the issue or the marginalization of this issue in favor of higher, some people would argue, political priorities. Why does that matter? Because it highlights structures of power, and it highlights the direction of travel for the next 3 to 5 years.